So you remember when I started that series about conflicts to watch for this year? Well, unfortunately, I never actually finished it, but one of the areas I did talk about was Haiti. Well, the U.S. military is deploying additional Marines to its embassy in Haiti, evacuating staff not critical to operations as the nation grapples with escalating violence from well armed gangs that have destabilized the already fragile Haitian government and transformed Port au Prince, which is the capital of Haiti, into a major conflict zone. Now, the operation, which was executed under the cover of darkness by various helicopters, was requested by the State Department and authorized by President Biden to bolster embassy safety. If you did not know, one of the missions of the Marine Corps is embassy security around the globe. Well, since last week, armed gangs have mounted a unified offensive, assaulting multiple government buildings in Haiti's capital, Port au Prince. Their control has expanded to various police stations and even facilitated a large scale prison break, releasing 4,000 inmates and notorious gang leaders. Now, the violence has led to looting and a takeover of several businesses, with gangs now dominating over 80% of the capital city. Additionally, these gangs have targeted both the international and domestic airports, significantly disrupting air travel and grounding international flights into the country. The Haitian Prime Minister Henry, is currently in Puerto Rico. He was attending a summit in Kenya, attempting to secure more reinforcements from Nairobi to bolster the Haitian National Police, but now is unable to return due to the situation at the airports. In retaliation to the gangs, Haiti has declared an extended state of emergency and a curfew, as well as deployed its growing military force to bolster the national police, which has also received some additional resources from the U.S. Now, those resources do not include boots on ground from the U.S., obviously outside of this additional security force for the embassy, as President Biden has previously decided against deploying U.S. troops for direct peacekeeping operations in Haiti. Now, the UN authorized a multinational security support mission spearheaded by Kenya to aid the Haitian police. However, this initiative is facing delays due to Kenya's Supreme Court blocking the deployment of troops due to the lack of a reciprocal policing agreement from Haiti to Kenya. There is also financial constraints, with U.S. Republicans blocking necessary funds, causing an international hesitancy to invest in the UN trust fund that was created for this specific mission. So why is all of this happening right now in Haiti? Well, as gang influence in Haiti has grown, their increasing economic and political autonomy has wreaked havoc on the country. They restrict humanitarian aid and have expanded operations into key farming regions, and the gangs have gained control over food supplies, leading to widespread starvation. Over 60% of the Haitian population rely on the gangs for food distribution. These gangs also use systemic rape to subjugate locals and force them to pay ransoms in what is now deemed a horrible, inevitable part of life in Haiti. Some consider Haiti as a failed state, and others are calling it a criminocracy. The consensus is that barring some sort of foreign aid and foreign intervention, Haiti will just continue down this path. So what is the leadership of Haiti doing? Well, ever since Prime Minister Henry's inauguration, which was supported by the international community, he has been under pressure to resign from internal forces within Haiti, as he is seen as corrupt, incompetent, and undemocratic. However, the push for his departure stems primarily from politically motivated gangs vying for power and the Haitians' frustration with the absence of a general election for almost a decade. Now, at nearly 3 years of service, Henry's tenure is the longest for any Haitian prime minister since 1987, when the constitution came into effect. However, he was not appointed following any of the established Haitian processes. He was essentially placed in power by external influences and the Haitian court. Now, despite the controversy, Henry actually wasn't a terrible prime minister. He has consistently advocated for unity and dialogue, stating that elections will not be organized until conditions in the country are deemed safe and gangs won't interfere with the elections. In February of 2023, he took a proactive step by forming a transition council aimed at organizing general elections. However, the scheduling of elections continues to face postponements amid an intense rise in gang violence, including killings and kidnappings of government officials. The past year alone has witnessed more than 8,400 reported incidents of violence, a figure that significantly surpassed the tally from 2022. So as of right now, the elections are not supposed to take place until at least August of 2025. Although the U.S. has supported Henry, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken pressed him to announce his resignation in a call just a few days ago. The State Department has described him continuing to remain in office as, quote, untenable, unquote. But his resignation would signal a victory for gang-driven coups in the country, something they don't want to continue. So no one is sure if he will step down, and there's no clear understanding of who would replace him. The prevailing thought is that that a transition council that he formed in 2023 would take over, but there's no guarantee that gangs would recognize them either. So what is the way ahead? Well, there is no doubt among the international community that its involvement is necessary in resolving the Haitian crisis. What's most debated is who specifically is going to help, to what extent, and for how long. The last UN mission in 2010 resulted in a cholera outbreak which killed around 12,000 people, and gangs quickly regained power after the UN troops left anyway. The U.S. has refused to participate in any UN-supported direct peacekeeping efforts due to vehement opposition to what is seen as U.S. imperialism among the Haitians. So the U.S. is basically like, if you don't want our help, we won't give it. Unfortunately, without international help, often led by the U.S., the gangs control the flow of aid and leverage it as a political tool. This has led to the U.S. reducing aid shipments to Haiti. Additionally, the turmoil has caused a refugee crisis in neighboring Dominican Republic, who responded by deporting 170,000 Haitian refugees back to Haiti and then building a border wall, which generated concerns among human rights groups. Now, pertaining to U.S. interests, Haiti is key to Caribbean security, but also the management of refugee flows. A destabilizing domino effect can take place with the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, and Puerto Rico if this expands. The United States remains the preferred final destination for Haitian migrants, but many Haitians migrate to countries such as Brazil and Chile, and that often means they face racism and dwindling economic opportunities, forcing them to move to the United States anyways. Strict U.S. security measures have also forced Mexico to bear the brunt of resettling not just Haitians, but most refugees attempting to enter the U.S. Nonetheless, refugee management and regional stability are the primary concerns of the U.S. here. Caribbean instability leads to large inflows of migrants attempting to cross the U.S. border, which challenges our border management capability. Currently, the situation is at a critical juncture, with the future of international aid, the Kenyan assistance, and other potential methods of securing Haiti all in question. Prime Minister Henry has no good answer, and in the meantime, Haitian gangs will continue to wreak havoc on the country, whose population, in the face of such factional violence, fall into two camps. Either they flee or they stay and thumb their nose at international aid. Not much really can be done right now when it comes to those two options.